We'll be right back with more of the Left and Right Show here on WNJC 1360 AM.
Isolation complete.
As promised, right now we have special guest Darik Santos on the line. Darik, can you hear us tonight?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Absolutely. You're coming in loud and clear.
Perfect. Perfect.
Awesome.
Hey.
So you're out there right now doing a open mic night, right?
Yes, I'm at an open mic right now.
How's that going?
How's it going? This is a podcast I'm on. Where are you guys anyway? What's happening?
We are a live broadcast radio program out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. WNJC 1360.
Cool. That's awesome.
And
hold on 1 second.
All right.
Yeah, hold on a second.
We're holding on the line with Darik Santos right now. Where did we say Darik was performing tonight?
I heard all about you. I heard you're funny.
So Darik is actually was a contestant on season 9 of America's Got Talent. I know he was eliminated in the quarterfinals. Darik, can we have you back?
Yes, I'm here right now. Sorry.
Oh, not a problem at all. We were just saying that I personally like your style of comedy. It's almost, I can't remember the guy's name, but from the movie UHF, it was Emo or somebody, Mosley maybe. But you had.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Emo Philip.
Yeah, there it is.
Right. I'm actually, I've seen his comedy like once or twice, but people kind of, because of my voice, I think, and I sound kind of funny. So. So
your time on America's Got Talent was, I guess, not as long as you hoped it was, but I have to say that the couple times we saw you perform, you were absolutely hysterical. Where do you actually find, I guess, the means for your comedy?
It's just like people have always been laughing at me my whole life, before I did comedy. But as far as like getting onto the show, my mom called me the day before and said, Darik, you should audition for the show. So I went to go do it. And I've been doing comedy for about 4 years or something, previously.
Darik, I read that you are inspired by Fozzie Bear. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, yeah, he was the first comedian I was ever exposed to, and he was always my favorite. I just love him so much in his style, and I would always be like, I want to be just like Fozzie Bear when I grow up, and my mom was like, well, that might be impossible.
Oh, man. So whereas since America's Got Talent, what have you been up to?
I've just been working on my deltoids, working on my thyroids, just working out, getting pumped up. But I've been doing like some shows locally and kind of getting out even further, which is nice. I love comedy. I'll never stop doing comedy ever. I'll do like, open mic nights for one person in the audience. Nothing has really changed all that much.
Now, Darik, do you plan on hitting up the Philadelphia or New York circuits anytime soon?
Oh, I would love to if, somebody wanted me there. But, I'd love to. I've done comedy in Philadelphia before. I actually did a show at Connie's Rick-a-Rack once. The bartender spilled beer all over me and then didn't apologize.
Sounds like Philly.
So on America's Got Talent, out of the 4 judges, who would you say was your favorite?
Out of all the judges, I would probably say the nicest person, to me at least, was Howie Mandel.
I can see that.
I mean, I tried to like become friends with Mel B, but she didn't want to hear it.
So I know you got eliminated in the quarterfinals this year, but would you come back for another season of America's Got Talent?
I would, but I would maybe wait a little while, Maybe, I don't know how long they're going to be on the air, but I wouldn't do it immediately. I got some other things I want to work on, and, but it's a great show, and it's really fun, and the producers are really, really nice, and, I had a great time doing it, so I would do it maybe just just for fun, I suppose, you know.
Understood.
Darik, do you have any engagements coming up that you would like to talk about, let our listeners know about, if anybody wants to travel up into... Where are you performing right now?
Oh, sure. On Tuesday, I'll be performing at UMass Amherst. And then Saturday, I'm performing at the Russian Lady in New Haven. And also, the 20th, I'll be performing with, I'm opening up for Nick DePaula at the Villa Bianca in Seymour, Connecticut.
Wow, is that actually where you are right now for the open mic night?
I'm actually in Portland, Maine, at an open mic night at a place called Mama's Crowbar.
And they do these every Sunday night, right?
Well, they do it every Sunday night here, but this is my first time. I actually performed here on Friday night, and then they had the open mic, so I came to host it.
Yeah, I featured Star for tonight's, and actually, I was worried that you were getting too big to do our show, because I know we had a little mix-up with the numbers. I believe I actually sent the wrong number. Yeah, but we thought you weren't going to show up.
Oh, no way. I would never do that to you guys.
Well, you do seem very nice.
I thought it was all my fault, but I guess I should be blaming you.
So, where do you think or where do you want to go from here? What's your, I guess, goals or aspirations for comedy in the future?
Well, I'd like to be on maybe Last Comic Standing. I'd like to get my own half-hour Comedy Central special. I'd like to, be in sitcoms or, acting. Anything comedy-related, I'd love to do it. I'm a huge fan of comedy, and it kind of consumes my life,
Have you done any independent films?
I used to have my own public access show here in Rhode Island, and it was called The Make-Believe World of Make-Believe. It was kind of like a children's show / weird adult theme, sort of. It was weird.
Was any of that inspired by Fred Rogers?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Was any of that inspired by Mr. Rogers?
Oh, I would say yes. I would say maybe Andy Kaufman a little bit. I love Barney a lot, So.
So Darik, if there was one comedian out there right now that you could work with, that you think it would be a good situation, who would that be?
I think I would maybe work with Mark Forward, or I can only pick one, right? Because there's a couple I could think of.
We'll take a couple.
Okay, John Doerr, he's from Canada. He's one of my favorite. Rory Scovel is one of my favorites. Ron Funches. Yeah, there's so many, in all different styles, and
Are you a fan of John Wooders?
I am. I love Serial Mom, a great movie. Pink Flamingo, I love all that stuff.
Awesome. Now, seeing you on America's Got Talent, I wouldn't take you for the tattoo guy. I have to ask, what is the tattoo on the full across the chest?
Oh, hold on 1 second, please. Yay, Cindy! Give it up for Cindy. That's great.
Yes, Cindy.
My parents like to treat my comedy career like a ghost, not in the way that they can't see it, just that they don't believe it exists.
Oh man, I love that one.
And when I say career, I say it very lightly.
Oh man, I was waiting for the punchline.
Let's keep this thing going for Mr. Justin Arby. Woo, Justin! Yeah!
Live from the
Doing it, Justin.
Live from Mama's Crowbar, an open mic night in Portland, Maine.
Darik, are you hosting
okay,
this
I'm
open
back.
mic?
I'm sorry. I just had to do that real quick.
Simultaneously doing a radio show and hosting an open mic night. This guy can do it all.
Oh, sure. I just want to let you know that every Wednesday at Mama's Crowbar, they have an eccentric open mic with my friend Ian Stewart. And it's really cool because they do like ghost stories and like UFO abduction stories, just like a bunch of weird stuff. Every Tuesday night is jukebox piano night. Hey, Why not? With Jimmy, I just want to let you guys know, Mama's Crowbar in Portland, Maine. It's really cool, and the owner is super awesome. Beer only, cash only, like no preservatives in their beer, none of that stuff, all local stuff. It's a great place.
Awesome. And, here on the Left and Right Show, we travel all over, and we are both stand-up comedians as well. So we would love to maybe try to get out there to Mama's Crowbar to do one of their open mic nights.
Oh, yeah, but I'll do it. Yeah, you guys should come out here. Any Philadelphia comedians listening to this, it's a really great place. Yeah.
Very cool. Darik, is there anywhere your fans or listeners can follow you?
I'd really hope so. I tried to tell as many people as I could, but I'm still sort of building up a fan base in some ways. The show kind of helped, broaden my audience, but I'm still working on it.
Gotcha. Do you have a Twitter or a Facebook?
Yes, it's facebook.com/Darik Santos, and my Twitter is just at Darik Santos. Yep.
Very cool. So we don't want to tie you up too much. I know you are in the middle of hosting this great event out in Portland, Maine. So is there any last words you have for our listeners?
What was that?
Words for our listeners.
I just want to say that I love everybody, and I love you guys, and I'm just happy that you asked me to be on the show.
Awesome. And before you go, we actually play a little game each week with all our special guests. It's a little game we like to call Playing Favorites.
Sure, let's do it.
So this is a quick rapid fire question game. We're gonna do 7 to 10 questions at you, and whatever the first thing that comes to your mind, you're gonna, I guess, go for it.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Right.
Are you there still?
Yeah, we're here. All right. So starting off, why don't we go with favorite comedian?
Favorite comedian, Fozzie Bear.
Favorite breakfast food?
Maria Bamford.
Favorite type of soda?
Mountain Dew.
Favorite guilty pleasure?
Knitting sweaters.
Favorite diva?
Joan Rivers.
Good answer. Favorite season?
Fall, for sure.
Favorite sport?
Baseball, definitely.
Favorite radio show?
Your show, of course. Obviously, right?
Oh, man. And last but not least, why don't we go with favorite movie?
The Goonies. Let's say that.
Perfect answer. All right, so everybody, thanks for listening tonight. This has been Darik Santos from America's Got Talent, and also, a hell of a working comedian. I have to say his, comedy stylings do impress me. I am, a very big fan now. So keep on listening to Darik. Thanks so much for coming on the show. We loved having you.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I'll do it anytime.
Have fun with your show tonight, Darik.
All right, thank you so much, you guys.
Darik seemed like a really cool guy.
He did. And he doesn't, I guess, falsify his behavior on TV like everybody else seems to do. He does, sound in real life just as he did on TV.
I'd say so. So, thank you so much to Darik Santos for coming on with his busy schedule tonight. And, America's Got Talent's a great show. I'm a huge Howard Stern fan, so anytime I can listen to Howard Stern criticize people in an aspect that's not on the radio, I think's awesome.